Okay, good morning class. Okay, so for today we are going to do reading comprehension to enhance your reading skills. So I'm going to give each of you a workbook, a workshop book that I have created for you. Please have me pass it on. Thank you. Okay, if you turn to page 5, okay, I will be focusing more on your reading skills and your writing skills. So from page 5 onwards will be for my class. Okay, I would like you to read together with me. So for those who can't see this page, okay. I hope you understood what you have read, and if you want to, I'll be giving you time later on for you to continue to read and do it. So now I'm going to give you about 5 to 7 minutes for you to read the passage again and answer a few questions which is in page 6. There are 5 questions, page 6 and 7. There are up to 7 questions, so I'm going to give you about 7 to 5 minutes to finish up the questions. Okay, there's already been 7 to 5 minutes. Okay, so I hope you have answered the questions, all of you. So let's focus on our exercises first. Okay, now turn to page turn to page 8. Okay, okay, as you can see, this is a more of a very easy type of exercise for you. So I think this could be done in less than 1 minute for you for your level. So this is just for a brief rest for you guys. So I'll give you about 1 minute to do this, and it's very easy. So you can do it now. Okay, I think that's about it. So what you learn from this part of it is that everything to say no to bullying. Say no to bullying, right? So the first picture, what does the first picture show? It shows that somebody has to learn to say sorry. The second one is children. The third one is teacher. The fourth one is worried. The fifth one is school. The sixth one is feedback. The seventh one is photos, and the last one is laughing. Okay, we'll continue with the next exercise, which is a true or false question, and this is also very easy for your level. So I want you to finish up the question in page 9. I'll give you about 1 minute to do it. Okay, I hope that you have answered all the true or false questions. Later, I'll be checking each and every one of your papers. Okay, so moving on, page 10. Okay, now this is actually your writing exercise for you improving your writing skills. So if you can see from the question, you are to read this passage, you are to read this information board, and then you are going to write an essay for me, a short essay, very short essay. Which is only one question, there's only one question there. Page 11, the question is here. Okay, so there's a test pad attached to each and every one of your worksheet at the back. So you can write your short essay there. Okay, so what was the most important fact about bullying? What can schools do to stop bullying? What's the best way to say sorry? So 3 of these in a short essay. It's based on your opinion and your from the passage. The first 2 questions from the passage, and the last question is from your own opinion. So I'm going to give you about 15 minutes to start doing that. So your time starts now. Okay, time's up. So before I collect your papers to check your essays, let me brief on a bit about bullying. Okay. So based on this question, what was the most important fact about bullying? Okay. Whatever you write about bullying, if it's true, it's not supporting or it's not giving positive remarks for bullying, then your essay is accepted. Okay. So according to the passage, okay, bullying can happen to me or you or anyone. Millions of children around the world are bullied every year. But there are things that we can do to help. Okay, that is one of the main important points for about bullying. Okay, and whatever you write, if this is included in your essay, you're getting a point also. So what is bullying? Bullying is when someone makes you feel bad or hurts you again and again. Bullying can happen at school, out of school, or online. Bullying includes name calling, laughing, telling lies, taking someone's things without permission, not letting someone play in a group, and hitting people, which is the most severe one. So if all of that is in your points, then okay, you have a mark, you have a point there. Okay, what is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying happens online and includes sending mean messages, sharing photos without permission, not letting someone be a part of an online group is also considered as cyberbullying. Okay, so if even bullying or cyberbullying, each one of the points that you write in your essay, you're going to get marks for that. Okay, so for the next question that I asked, what can school do to stop bullying? Okay, what can you do? Okay, let's refer to the passage again. What can you do? If someone is mean to you, then tell an adult. For example, like talk to a parent or a teacher, which is also including in school. Okay, you can block a person who sends mean messages online. Ask an adult to help you. Don't reply. Talk to parents or teachers or an adult that you know well if you see bullying or if you're worried about a friend. Okay, so basically talk to a person. If you're feeling being victimized of a bullying case, then talk to someone, report to someone. Make sure don't put it inside yourself. Okay, make sure you're reporting to someone. Okay, let things out of your chest, don't put it in. You're gonna feel very bad about yourself. Okay. And for the last question, what is the best way to say sorry? Okay, this is also included in the passage if you have no own opinions. Okay, say sorry if you are mean to someone. You can write a message or talk to a person. Think about how to be kind in the future. We can all help to say no to bullying. Okay, so basically, if you want to say sorry to someone, be kind to everyone, because bullying nowadays is getting very huge and the statistics going very high. So be very kind. If you feel that there's somebody who's being victimized, or if you feel that someone needs help, go talk to them. Don't rant on them, don't push them down, don't isolate them, let them feel that they are needed. Okay, let them feel special for some time. Okay, so I'm sure that you're done with your essays by now. Okay, so can I have the worksheet? I'll collect one first, then later I'll collect it from everyone else. Okay, thank you. Okay. So I hope you learned something from my class today, and I hope that you improved your skills by reading and writing. Okay, so our next class will be more on opinions. We will learn about how to speak out your opinions, and we will learn about how you're going to send a message to somebody. Okay, we'll write down a few messages, so be prepared. It can be poem form, it could be any other form, it could be any other form. Okay, so that's our class. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay students, this is the English listening skills test. There are a set of worksheets in front of you. I will play an audio for you to listen to the audio. The duration will be like 2 minutes and a half. There will be time for you to look through the question and time for you to check your answers. Now open the question paper and look at the question. You will be given 1 minute to read the question. Please to remind you that you may jot down the important notes while listening to the audio. Okay? Now we are ready to start. Listen carefully, you will only hear once.
I asked Sarah, an expert in youth crime, which were the most common crimes connected with social problems.
One growing and difficult area is bullying. This is the activity of attempting to hurt, persecute, or intimidate another possibly weaker person. It can happen at school, or in the workplace, or anywhere. Another serious problem has to do with the taking of drugs, and in particular, drug dealing. A drug dealer is any person who sells illegal drugs. A crime that is sometimes taken lightly is fare dodging. This is riding on public transport without buying a ticket.
I asked Sarah, an expert in youth crime, which were the most common crimes connected with social problems.
One growing and difficult area is bullying. This is the activity of attempting to hurt, persecute, or intimidate another possibly weaker person. It can happen at school, or in the workplace, or anywhere. Another serious problem has to do with the taking of drugs, and in particular, drug dealing. A drug dealer is any person who sells illegal drugs. A crime that is sometimes taken lightly is fare dodging. This is riding on public transport without buying a ticket. If you are caught, you don't get arrested, but you might have to pay a fine. Public transport is a typical place where pickpockets act. These are people who steal from the pockets or handbags of others in public places. A new crime area has to do with computers. A hacker is a computer user who illegally gains access to restricted computer systems. A potentially dangerous crime is joyriding. This is driving a vehicle for fun in a dangerous manner without the owner's permission. It often ends in an accident. Another crime which has taken on a new meaning is piracy. This used to be a crime committed at sea, but now it refers to the unauthorized use or appropriation of patented or copyrighted material like music or films. Taking things without paying for them in shops is another form of stealing called shoplifting. Another very common crime is speeding. Lots of drivers think driving above the speed limit will get them where they want to be quicker, but it often just gets them a fine or into an accident. The last crime we will look at is vandalism. This is the term used when someone destroys or damages public or private property.
Okay, 2 minutes to write your answer. Write your answer. Okay guys, your time has finished. Thank you, and we will proceed to other tests. Thank you.
my dear students. So basically, you know what's bullying?
Yes, I know.
Yes.
We know.
Yeah, you know. Okay, good. Okay, then I will explain to you briefly about the meaning of the bully. So bully basically means the person try to harm or frighten the other person whom they perceive as vulnerable. So can you give me, one of you give me an example of bullying situation in the school?
The example of bully are personal bully, pickpocket, and vandalism.
Yeah, so good. What's your name?
Ashraf.
Okay, Shah, thank you. So I want to hear from you, Azrai. Can you give me an example of bully, or what will you do if you witness this kind of situation?
If I witness that kind of bully situation, I will report it to my discipline teacher, as my teacher will surely take an action about this.
Wow, so good. Okay, then Shafiq, may I know what are the main cause of the bully issue in Malaysia school?
As the information I know, the big bully also get bullied by another person, or the parents, or their surrounding fellow friend, or petah, and get depressed and start bully another weak person.
Oh, okay. So we proceed to Ashraf. May I know what are the way to prevent the idea of the bully?
But if you are bullied in school, you have to tell your friend or sibling, teacher, or counselor.
Wow, what a genius idea! Okay, so I want to ask Azrai. May I know your opinion? With who we can refer, or who is responsible for us when we get bullied? I mean, like, is it your parents, your teachers, or your friends? May I know?
I think friends are the most effective person for us, because usually we prefer someone who can hear from. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, it's a good idea. Okay, I think that's all for our discussion today. Our speaking test. So, thank you.
You're welcome.